On Saturday, March 21st, Arlington's fire and police departments once again faced off in the Guns N' Hoses charity hockey game to raise money for the Boys and Girls Club. Let's take a look at some highlights from the game and hear from some of the players.
The annual Police vs. Fire charity hockey match took place on March 21st at the Ed Burns Arena. The teams are comprised of both men and women who serve the town of Arlington. All proceeds from the event went to the Boys and Girls Club. ACMi News caught up with some young fans of the teams that came out to support.
I used to not like hockey very much, but I started playing field hockey. Now I like it more.
I really liked hockey. It was my favorite sport, but the reason it was my favorite sport was because you could ice skate, but I didn't know how hard it was to get the puck when there's other people playing.
The opening faceoff, one back to the fire department and Rich Gallagher. He's Stratton, and another turnover, and oh! The first goal of the game coming from the police department. Now Mansfield a shot, flying free, and does it squirt through? Yes! Not able to win the race with Arlington. Arlington had a head start there, but recycled near the blue line. I think another shot right in front of goal. Tic-tac-toe passing. Correction, Brendan Flynn. One-timer, oh, that one just barely squirts past. Brendan Flynn. Gallagher right at the point, goal! Police department, one final pass. Here's Shea. Potentially putting salt on the wound. Fire scores! Matt Shea in the dying seconds.
Despite the score favoring the AFD heavily, the Ed Burns Arena was filled with smiles.
Hello everybody, I'm Jack Hughes with ACMi News here with Meredith Gallagher of the Arlington Police Department after the annual Guns N' Hoses game. Now Meredith, this game, all the proceeds going to the Boys and Girls Club of Arlington. What does it mean for your organizations to be connected with a community like this?
It's awesome. When I was growing up, we spent a lot of time at the Boys and Girls Club, so it's really nice to give back. And again, we had a great turnout, so couldn't have asked for anything better.
And of course, competing with your brother Ryan, you have the whole Kieran family turnout. What does it mean to have all these family connections coming in?
We have lots of family connections between both sides. My older brother Rich is a lieutenant on the fire department, so again, we've had a rivalry pretty much our entire lives, so it's nice to play against him. And you know, both of us got on the score sheet tonight, so very excited about that.
All proceeds going to the Boys and Girls Club. How important is it for the organization as a whole to be able to give back to the community?
Yeah, the Boys and Girls Club is, it's a pillar of our community. We really prioritize kids getting, having a community, having sports, and just being able to get together. So if we can raise money for that, then that's a great cause, and we're glad to do it.
9 goals, 10 goals, depending on how you count Shays at the end. What was working on that end of the ice?
Well, listen, these guys know their roles, they know their positions. We had a plan, we executed the plan, and the plan was executed brilliantly. Credit goes to the men. They really knew what they were doing out there. They put all their heart, their guts, their blood, their sweat. They really did the job tonight. I'm very proud of them, and nothing makes me happier than this victory.
All right, thank you, Coach. We appreciate it. Go celebrate the win.
Thank you very much.
Jack Hughes for ACMi News.
Let's go, APD!
Let's go to the fire department.
APD!
Fire department.
Congratulations to the AFD on their 10-4 victory. And to the APD, don't fret. You'll have another chance next year.